Today we are doing another jeans try on, and this one is a brand that I have like dabbled in a little bit throughout the years, but have never like really tried to find my size and my style. So this is going to be like a limited trying on different sizes from Good American because this shit is expensive. If any of these jeans do not work out, I will be returning them, full disclosure. And also, just a quick side note, like I know people have mixed feelings about the Kardashians, myself included. This jeans line and this brand is founded by Khloe Kardashian. I do think that there's a conversation to be had about Khloe and her sister's kind of creation of different beauty standards and then claiming to be victim to those beauty standards. You know, that's a whole other separate conversation. Today we are just going to be focusing on the jeans. They carry from a size 00 to a 24, and I believe they carry like a 26 and 28 in some other things. And they make like really good quality jeans, I have to say. I do know that they are making efforts towards sustainability as well. I definitely am not gonna like claim that they're a sustainable brand, but at least based off of what they're telling us, which we never know is true or not, it does seem like they're taking sustainable steps, which is good. However, I'm just really curious because I've seen the way that these look on street size influencers, as well as influencers who are in larger bodies than mine. So I'm curious to see what it's gonna look like on me. So we're gonna dive in. I'm gonna give you my review, how much it costs, all that good stuff. You know, it's me, your guinea pig at your service, so let's do it. Okay, ignore the bike shorts. It's just because we're gonna be changing a lot, so deal with it. The first pair, and the pair that actually made me want to start this entire video, is called the Good 90s jeans. Now, if you've been watching me, you probably know that I have been looking for the perfect pair of like 90s, semi-wide leg, kind of baggy, like sort of Gen Z approved jeans, if you will. That's just a name for them, by the way. I'm not looking for Gen Z's approval. It's just like what people are calling them. And so I found this pair, which I'm not gonna lie, looks pretty big. It looks like I might have needed to size down, and it was weird because I was trying my very best to pay close attention to all of the reviews, to what people were saying the sizes were like. Do they run big? Do they run small? And like there was a very mixed bag of opinions. So I decided to just go with my normal size, and I can tell you right now by looking at these are gonna be way too big. So I'm kind of annoyed. I also, of course, measured myself, looked at the size chart, and I was like, oh, these will be a little bit baggy, but they'll be good. So I don't know, maybe if I wear a belt, they'll be okay. But we are gonna try them on because I'm very curious. These are pretty expensive. They were $139, which is pretty pricey for jeans, but I feel like lately I've been trying to thrift jeans and buy like really kind of cheap, like $30 jeans over and over and over again, and it keeps failing. So I'm wondering if maybe I invest in a little bit nicer jeans. Like if I buy a more expensive but like better quality pair of jeans, then I'll find like my perfect jeans, and then I won't have to keep spending money on thrifted jeans and other jeans. Does that make sense? Just like investing in higher quality things. So okay, we're gonna try these on. I really do like the like back of these and how they have like cool seams down the pockets. I really like the look of them. I will try to flash you as little as possible here. Let me lower you down just a little bit. Good American, Good 90s jeans, size 16. Here we go. Okay, feels very loose so far. Oh no. Oh no. Why does this happen to me all the time? What is going on? Okay, you know what? I'm mad. These are so big. I mean, maybe if you're supposed to wear them like this, like if you're supposed to do that 90s thing, like if they're supposed to be more low rise, I would get it. But I want them to be more like this, and they do feel high rise. So I would need to go down to at least a 14. I'm sad. I really wanted these to be the ones. Like I was really, really hoping for it, but I get it. I get that what I'm looking for is kind of hard to find, because I think what I'm looking for is like a mom jean mixed with a dad jean, because I really do love the feel of the legs. Like the feel is great. I don't mind a baggy leg. I just want it to be more fitted in the waist. Not like so tight like a mom jean where you can't bend over, but just a little tighter. You know what I mean? I just had another idea because, you know, we talked about that TikTok hack, and I've worn it a couple times, these like extra buttons. I've worn them a couple times in videos. So I'm gonna try this little TikTok hack here. See if this is any better. It's a little better. Maybe I can go just like a tiny bit more. Let's try one more. Okay, and then button it over here. It's definitely better. Okay, I think we're getting somewhere. It's definitely like, I feel like I could move around and they're not gonna like fall off of my person, you know? But I am pretty bummed because I was really, really hoping to have this like cool vibey 90s look, which I like the look of this, but I just want this to be tighter. So I think maybe I'll return these and size down to a 14 because I actually really love the bagginess. I love that you can just like, are you kidding? The fact that you can move around in jeans and like bend over, tie your shoes, you're not being sliced in half is kind of incredible. That's what I love the most about this jean trend at the moment. So these may not be for everyone, but I definitely know now that I'm wearing like a tighter waist that I just need to return them for a smaller size. So don't be like me and read the reviews or like completely trust the size chart because they just run really big. So definitely size down at least one size for these, but they are cute. They're not perfect, but they are the best that I have found so far, I think. Because you can find men's jeans like this, but they kind of, you know, give me a little bit of a camel toe. And the fact that I can wear these super high up and they're not giving me a camel toe is kind of epic. I think once I have the right size, I'll like them a lot more. Next up, we have a jean called the Good Boy jeans. And I think these are supposed to be kind of like a boyfriend style. And this intrigued me for a couple different reasons. Number one, because this jean in particular was offered in a size 15. And I was like, huh? Because I genuinely feel like sometimes I am a size 15. Like sometimes a 14 is too small and a 16 is too big. And so I was like, is this my new favorite jeans brand? So that really intrigued me about this. And on here, there's like a little patch on the butt and it says Good Boy, vintage inspired curvy jean with flat tummy technology and a gap proof waistband. I don't really care about all that, but I am curious to see. So I feel like these are maybe like a step down from these. Like these are the like super 90s, super baggy moment. And then maybe these are like slightly reeled in a bit. And a freaking size 15, like what the heck? I really like how Good American does this kind of like crisscross. Their butts of their jeans are very cute, I will say. These look a little bit more up my alley, so we'll see how it goes. Let's try these ones on. Oh, okay, so these are a button fly. Heads up, the last one was zipper. So far, feels pretty good. Okay. Interesting. Okay, we're gonna button all like 87 of these buttons. It's feeling a little tight, not gonna lie, but it is stretching a bit. Oh. Okay, here's the thing. These are much tighter in the waist, like completely different style of jean. They're not as long on me. I mean, they're definitely still a full length, but these are, yeah, kind of more of like a straight jean. Number one, I really love how high-waisted it is. That was like the first thing I noticed was just how incredibly high-waisted these are, and that's saying something because I am extremely picky with my high-rise, and so these are very high-rise, which I really, really love. They are the tiniest bit snug on my waist at the moment, but there is like a tiny gap in the back, which sort of gives me a little bit of a hint that these might stretch out a bit more, and if I ordered a size up and then wore these around as I broke them in, I feel like they'd be too big. That's a problem that I run into a lot. I think sometimes I've trained myself to think that if I try on a pair of jeans and they don't just like perfectly fit right away, that they're too small. But I think sometimes you kind of have to break them and you have to like wear them around for a few minutes, especially if they're like fresh out of the dryer or whatever. So these do look cute. I actually like my butt in these. They're good. I don't know if they're like necessarily blowing my mind, to be perfectly honest. Like I really like the top half. The bottom half is just kind of whatever. Like it's not good, it's not bad. I forgot to mention that these are $169 too, so these are much more expensive. Well, like $30 more expensive. So I feel like if they're not blowing my mind away, then they're probably not the ones. And also, like I can definitely feel a lot more tension. Like if I were to try and sit down, I'd be really scared I would split them. They're just much more, they're like a mom jean. They're just a mom jean with like a little bit of a looser ankle. So not necessarily that like boyfriend jean that I was expecting. I mean, maybe if I sized up to a 16, they'd be like a little more loose, but I still really like the good 90s feel, like that vibe. So, I mean, so far, I think I'm just gonna size down in that first pair and then just kind of return these. But now to kind of veer, because, you know, we've gone on a journey so far. I really want to find a good pair of flare jeans. And if you guys have been watching me since, I don't know, 2019, I went to, I think, Nordstrom and tried on a pair of jeans with my friend Sierra, and they were a Good American flare pair of jeans, and they were so, so cute, but I just like couldn't bring myself to buy them because they're so expensive. But now I feel like since I'm doing it for like a separate video, I can justify it, you know? So they are called the Good Flare jeans. It says here on the tag, Good Legs Flare. It's a modern flare with flat tummy technology and a gap-proof waistband and super smoothing denim. So yeah, this is definitely more of like a stretchy denim, whereas this is more of a vintage rigid denim. So it's a bit different, but I'm kind of curious, and I loved those jeans so much that I feel like I need to try them out. So I did get these in a size 16. These run for $149. So okay, we're gonna take off the Good Boy and put on the Good Flare. Good Legs Flare. I can already tell taking these off, like so much relief is happening, so they're not the ones. Here we go, last but not least. Zipper fly, which I really love. Ooh, they feel a little tight. Oh my God, I love these so much. Oh yes. Wait, I remember why I loved these so much. They're so good. I feel like I definitely need like a platform shoe or something a little bit taller because I'm a tall girl. I'm like 5'8", 5'9", and these like drag on the ground. So definitely if you were shorter, keep that in mind. I love the way it looks. I love the waist. I love the booty. I love the flare. I feel like it's the perfect flare, but not like too 70s bell bottomy. By the way, extremely stretchy. They feel super, super duper comfortable. Like, did you like that little bend and snap? It's kind of cute. So I will say, like, yeah, they're pricey. They're definitely pricey, but they fit so well. Like, there's just such a high rise. My belly button's like down here, by the way. They feel very like supportive and just very stretchy. Like I would have no problem bending over. These would be great to wear where you're like going to a meal and sitting down. That last pair of jeans, I would not be able to sit down. I would not be able to sit down anywhere. I couldn't wear them to Disneyland. I couldn't wear them out to dinner. And these are just so much better. Like if I can do this in a pair of jeans, that's how you know it's a good sign, you know? So wow, we've had like ups and downs here today, but I'm actually very happy with how this has gone. We've had some hits and misses, but the first pair I think I'm gonna size down in. This pair I'm definitely gonna keep, and then the second pair I'm gonna have to return, unfortunately. And the second pair is not because it's a size 15. Like I definitely think I am a size 15 in those, but I just think it's like the style and like the rigid tight mom jean thing that I'm just not into anymore. So I am very happy with how this went. All of these jeans are gonna be linked down below, of course, in case you want to check them out. But yeah, I'm very, very happy. I'm gonna go prance around my house in these, but let me know if there are any other good American jeans that you want to see me try out, ones that you love and you want to see me test out. Definitely leave them in the comments, but I am so happy with my new jeans. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. You can also turn on my post notifications if you want to be notified every time I post a new video. Let me know if there are any other jeans brands that you want me to try in the comments below. I also think I want to do a video where I cover all of your favorite jeans. I've been screenshotting and saving over the last probably few months or so a lot of jeans that you all have been recommending, and I think it'd be fun to kind of like test out your favorite jeans and let you know what I think. So let me know if you want to see that, and of course just any other video requests, make sure you leave them down below. I love you all so much. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.